Hi, welcome back to my channel and my home. I wanted to sit and chat with you guys today and show you one of my favorite holiday traditions. It's not really a Christmas tradition, so I didn't put it in my tea time talk, but it's something I do this time every year. So yeah, let's get to it. So something that my mom and I do every year between Christmas and New Year's is we work on puzzles. We try to see how many we can do before the end of the year. So that's why I didn't mention it in my tea time talk, because it's not really a Christmas tradition, because we don't start until like right before Christmas and we continue it after Christmas. But every time I start looking at my puzzles, especially when they're almost done like this, I just start thinking about the next year. And so I wanted to talk to you guys about resolutions. I am one of those people that always makes resolutions every year, and when I was younger, they used to be so far-fetched. Like, you're gonna learn a new language, you're gonna learn how to play an instrument, you're going to do this and that, more of this. But last year, at the end of 2017 and the beginning of 2018, I didn't make any resolutions. I told myself I had some goals. I was going to focus on balance, I was going to start YouTube, and I was going to do less. And I kind of did. Well, I had a reading goal. I wanted to meet or exceed my reading goal of last year, of the year before that, because 2017 was not a good reading year for me, like at all. I struggled so hard to read. Until the very end when I found Shadowhunters. And so that really motivated me to like kick up my reading in 2018. So that was my more. I wanted to read more. And then I wanted to start YouTube, which I did. Hello, hi, welcome to my channel. I'm a basic nerd and I basically show you geek lifestyle. That is my whole channel. I am a lifestyle vlog, but geek. It took me a whole year to figure that out, by the way. The geek lifestyle, like at the beginning of the year, everybody was just like, I'm gonna work on my puzzle while we chat, okay? Everybody was like, you need to find your niche, you need to find your community, you need to, oh, this puzzle is a lot easier, by the way, than I thought it was going to be. I didn't really have one. I didn't know where I fit, because that's been me my whole life. I don't really know where I fit. I'm just kind of a floater in the middle. Not really that great, but not that terrible. So yeah, this was my first year without any resolutions, and I think I did okay. I worked on the word balance. I did more in some areas and less in others, like less makeup. Now, I think I do a pretty okay job of not hacking makeup on my face like I did when I was 12, 13, 14, trying to figure this whole thing out. Because I didn't have sisters in the house with me to teach me everything, because they were all grown up and having families of their own. But wearing makeup less, that was my goal. Like, give my skin a break. And I'm doing that right now. And I think I did a pretty good job of that this year. I have had whole weeks where I didn't wear makeup, except for when I was doing things that involved other people. Hopefully someday I'll get to the place where I don't need makeup at all. Wow, I'm so lost. Okay, I think this is the window. Yes! Small victories. My biggest goal was to do YouTube and figure out where in YouTube I belonged. Wow, that was luck. And so I kind of did that, and I wanted to talk about that. One of my first goals for that definitely does not go there. Where does that go? Sorry. One of my big goals on YouTube was to really define what I was. I just went in there and I was like, you know what, nobody's going to be watching me this year, and props to those of you who did and who are. I love ya to pieces. You don't know how much you've helped me throughout this year, like honestly. you're amazing. But I was like, the first year is always going to be the crap year. So just get started, get out there, do the things, and figure out where you belong. And so, oh hey, I think I found that spot. Yes. I did that. And at the beginning, I didn't think I was going to do as many tea time talks as I did, but I did a lot of tea time talks. Like, dang son, that was a lot, and I'm not doing that many next year. But one of them that I never got to do was talk about fandom makeup. Like, I've always wanted to just be that person where if you look at them, you don't really see it, but when you get closer to them, you see all the fandoms. Like, there's fandom in everything I do, and I wanted to take that to a new level. And I wanted to talk about fandom makeup because, yeah, I know, clashing, wear less makeup, talk about fandom makeup. This was just a complicated year. It was a year to find my balance. But I've never done that on this channel until now. Today, you and I are gonna cross off one of my resolution goals. So, ColourPop has done princess palettes. And I wanted to get some, and for the longest time they were sold out, and then they redid it, I guess, or something, or just revamped it, and I got some. I got the princess palette of eyeshadow, which is awesome. And the Belle box, because Belle is my favorite princess. If you didn't know that, now you do. When I was in high school, I would walk the halls reading a book, and my friend would often come up and try to like knock the book into my face, and sometimes he would succeed and sometimes he wouldn't, and I would sidestep him, and he'd be like, you know, reading books while walking is dangerous. And I'm like, if Belle can do it, I can do it. And he was like, she is a fictional character, and I was like, yeah, and I don't care. So it's got makeup, it's got lipstick, lip gloss, eyeshadow, and more eyeshadow. I've been wearing these, as you can probably tell, I've been wearing these, and I like them. Like, they're good. I really don't know anything about makeup, but again, I wanted to learn. But like, the glitters are amazing, and they have princess names. Like, this is Thingamabob. Like, look at that. Look at that. One Kiss. I don't even know if you can tell, but like that is glitter. And let's see. Ray, that one's subtle. That one's my favorite. Yeah, Fairy Godmother, Prince Charming. Like, they have really good names, and they're great. They're great. They're soft and creamy. They're not dusty, but they come off real well. So you gotta be careful if you want like a very subtle look. Like, they're pigmented, and they have mattes, and they have glitters, and they have what I call semi-glitters, but they've got like Beast, which is a dark one, which is great. They've got a whole bunch of them, and I think they're fantastic. I've wanted to get glitter ones forever, and so I'm really happy with these. But in here you have, all of them are named after Belle. This one's Be Our Guest. It's semi-glittery, and it's got a cool design, and you can probably tell I have been using it, and it is so soft. Like, it's squishy. It's so fun. And look at that, look at that. Boom. It's fantastic. Like, this is good makeup. I am very pleased with my purchase. And the lipstick is literally just called Belle. And by the way, can we just talk that it's like in a book? It's a book. I love that. And it's like, I have been looking for this shade, and it's so smooth and so creamy. And look at that. I have been looking for a shade like this for forever, and I love it. It's great. It's so smooth and creamy, and it doesn't smell weird. And the lip gloss. which is called Last Petal. It's freaking amazing. I'm not at all upset with my purchase, like at all. Like, I've been using this almost every single day. I love it so much, except for today. But no, it's great. I love them. And now I have eyeshadow all along my arm and on my fingers. I thought this through. Now we're getting back to doing the puzzles. So, that is one resolution done that I am very happy about. Now I'm almost done with my first puzzle of the year, and I'm so excited. I love doing puzzles. I just wish I could figure out where that piece goes. So I will be doing resolutions for 2019, because I think I finally figured out what my resolution style is. I can't just like set high, massive goals for me, because I'm never going to get them done. I'm never going to learn a language in 1 year. I'm never really going to learn the piano in 1 year. I have to take baby steps because I will overwhelm myself. It's like a puzzle, piece by piece. I see where I want to be in my future life, but I've got to put together the puzzle the way I put together a puzzle, which is I start with the outside and then I work my way in, and I try to do the some hard parts and corners to work myself into the inside. Oh, thanks for falling down. And I do faces first and just things that I can figure out. And then I get stuck doing the many thousands of light bulbs. And that's where I am at life. I'm finding my small details. Get to a part of the puzzle and you're just like, I really don't know if any of these pieces are going to fit together. Last piece. Ooh, don't drop it. Puzzle's done. First puzzle of the year, guys. Oof, I'm so excited. Okay. So, yay, resolutions. I didn't do any last year, and I think I didn't have any resolutions for this year, and I think I did okay. I started a YouTube channel. I found my niche. I talked about makeup on it. I finished my first puzzle. I wore makeup less. I read more, and I think I found my balance. Not entirely, not 100%, but I think I'm getting closer to finding my balance, which is something I've always wanted to be able to say. Like, I'm balanced. I'm not all the way there yet, but I'm getting closer. And that's the point. So, this was a very therapeutic episode or video on my channel, and I hope you guys liked it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Go check out my other socials, because things are going to be changing for the new year over there, and I don't want you to miss these last few moments of chaos before I start to be a little bit more organized, before I start doing my resolutions again. And don't forget to subscribe if you're not already subscribed. If you are subscribed, stay subscribed. I love you. If you're not, and you're on this random video, please subscribe, because my next video is going to be my Christmas vlog, and I am pretty excited about it. It's not gonna be great, but hey, I'm still working on my vlogs. I think I'm getting better at it. So, stick around to see how I have improved and to see how my Christmas went. And stick around for the next year, because I have high hopes for next year. And I hope I can see you guys next week. Bye. They stay, guys. Good news.